Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom. I am Youth Pastor Steve filling in for the Reverend JP because his shirt is in the wash and he couldn't be bothered to do it. I'm much like Reverend JP, but the difference is I'm a little bit more hip. I'm up with the kids. See, I eat my Twix with salted caramel. I'm just way more chill. I know what the youth's like. I drink my water with electrolytes and a higher pH level. I get down on some Monster Energy drink. I'm just like Reverend, but more hip. And over there is
Just Diane, same as last week.
it's not a name change. I'm filling in, bro. I'm just filling in. I'm hanging loose. I'm just chilling. I'm the youth pastor. See, I don't button the top button. I'm more chill. I don't use a I don't use hair product, I'm just more chill. That's youth pastor Steve, man. That's how he is. He's chill, bro. He's chill.
We should all haze use Pastor Steve.
It
Everybody just be.
don't matter. He's chill, bro. He's chill. Chill. Very nice.
Fuck
See,
you, Pastor Steve. Fuck you, Pastor Steve.
now, children. Now. We don't do that here. This isn't a Catholic church, all right? This is this is the church of whatever. We don't fuck youth pastor Steve. That's illegal. We don't do those type of crimes, all right? That's not this type of religion. We
Everybody
are not Catholicism, okay?
convert to Satanism or atheism. Now.
Yeah, it's church of whatever, we're chill. We're chill here. It's with church of whatever, you know? That's how it is. But before we get the show officially going, we have a little thing that we call the bag. Oh shit, where is it? Of Doom. Now, if you've seen the show before, you'll know that in this bag we have some random shots, and whatever comes out of the shot, we have to take, no matter how bad, indifferent, or good it is. It is ours, and it is ours alone. And Diane, you get to go first.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
Doom. Doom.
Okay.
Right.
I got it. I got the doom. Wild Turkey American Honey.
Yeah.
It is a exceptionally smooth liquor blended with pure honey and bourbon whiskey.
I got pure Sobieski.
Oh, dude, I was gonna go for pure Sobieski too,
What the hell?
but then the bag of doom said, "Hey, wild turkey."
Because this is my United States of whatever.
No,
I was.
it's not it.
Well, I don't want to be too accurate because Twitch gets upset about copyrighted music, all right?
Oh yeah,
This is
mixed
my
it.
church of whatever. Banana. Bananas.
This shit is bananas.
Now, Dan, shall we take these shots?
Yes, if we have to.
To the Polacks.
To the Polacks. I wish I was taking Sobieski with you.
Eh.
Can I go against the bag of doom?
No, you do not go against the bag of doom.
What kind of curses will be unleashed upon this earth?
It is worse than opening Pandora's box. It is the bag of doom for a reason. What comes out of the doom bag, you must suffer the consequences.
You're right, I
Cheers.
dare not defy. Cheers.
Mallory, you dropping some gross farts in here? Because, man, I just got funky smelling in here.
Justin, none of us are in the room with you. There's no need to lie.
I know my farts. These are more like dog farts. Jesus
Your farts
Christ.
are pretty damn bad, dude. I was in a van with you, and you farted and almost killed all of us.
Well, that was your fault for sitting behind me.
Dude, the whole van, it killed everybody.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, you wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
It makes you stronger.
I believe that. I can tolerate anybody's farts.
Now, yeah, I mean, you're the fart whisperer now.
There's a fart whisperer now.
I don't know what that means. Now, would you like to move on to the Florida man?
No. Let's talk about my fart whispering.
I don't know what they say. I'm not a fart. But you understand. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I had no direction for the bit. It just you can tolerate more farts. You're the fart whisperer.
Hey, stand there, little buddy.
Yeah.
Don't embarrass this guy right now. You can hire me, and I'll control your gas in front of your new buddy, partner, life partner. There we go.
Well, you don't know if they're a life partner yet. You just
Well, what the fuck do you call them? Boyfriend and girlfriend.
your significant other. Or your side piece, your new side piece. I don't know.
I guess just partner. Partner's good.
Yeah, that works. But this week's Florida man. Oh fuck, where'd it go? Oh shit. I fuckered up. I accidentally closed.
Fucked it up.
Yeah, I closed.
Youth Pastor Steve sucks.
All right, children. That's all right. No.
This is worse than when they changed out what's his name in Blue's Clues. Boo.
True. I mean, he was a fellow Steve, and us Steve's got to stick together.
Bring back the Reverend.
All right. On this week's Florida man, Florida man tries to escape police by jumping headfirst through a window. Oh, by the way, I didn't explain. Youth Pastor Steve doesn't have his shit together. I'll tell you that much. I didn't explain the whole setup of Florida man. Florida man is, we find a headline from something a Florida man, woman, or child has done, and we don't read the story. We make up the story. Just whatever sounds right, whatever feels good in your heart. Florida man tries to escape police by jumping head first through a window. Now you see, as a true Florida man, he tackles all obstacles head first. That is just the Florida man way. Truth, justice, and head first into oncoming objects. That is how the Florida man rules. That mullet can take a beating and keep on eating. That mullet does some amazing things. And when all else fails, you jump through that plate glass window because you know what? That mullet will protect your neck. Just like the Wu-Tang said, you got to protect your neck. And that is the real purpose of having the mullet cape. You see, the mullet cape, in all kinds of peril, it will protect you from many objects. Plate glass, taser prongs, ex-girlfriend with sharp objects sometimes. I mean, she's a Florida woman, and they got their own powers that can kind of get in and be they can penetrate your armor because they know they got the mullet themselves, so they know how to get in there. But anyways, as any good Florida man does, you can pick one up on QVC if you look, but only the Florida QVC. It's a regional QVC. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. I just tell them. I'm going to drink some water because my throat's a little perched.
Whatever, substitute teacher Steve.
That's Youth Pastor Steve. I'm chill. It's all.
Yeah, you wish.
What? You know what, children? We're going to all play some hacky sack later.
What's a hacky sack? I want to play something. The interwebs.
You can do virtual hacky sack. You know, we'll get on the old Discord and we'll virtually hacky sack. Is that all right, children? Can we do that? Can all access it from your cell phones? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be bonding experience, and we'll learn about Jesus, Cthulhu, and Buddha. Because this is a church of whatever.
Okay.
Don't look at me disappointed. I'm connecting with you. Would you like a salted Twix?
Salt is bad for you.
All right. Would you like a Monster Energy drink?
I have heart palpitations.
How do you feel about apple pie whiskey?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, you bastard Steve. You coming around to my... I enjoy you. You know what? Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that. But first, let's talk... Let's talk about the late, great Florida man. Well, this one's not so late. But as he escaped through said plate glass window, the mullet was able to protect him. He even got through the taser prongs. Unfortunately, these police officers were also Florida men, and they brought with them the ultimate weapon. They recovered the alligator that was thrown onto the roof. And that alligator has some beef with Mr. Florida Man. And he chucked that alligator, and bam, he munched down on that mullet so hard, it weakened his powers. And then, that is when the shell began to crack, and he fell folly to that last taser prong. And unfortunately, he was carted off away. Mostly because he forgot to smoke his meth that day.
God.
You know? He's been cooking all day. He got lazy and he forgot to do what all Florida men do. He forgot to get on the crank. The devastation. The heartache. The agony. It was mad crazy.
By the way, we can't murder Youth Pastor Steve because he's dragon-hearted with Reverend JP. If we kill him,
you take down Reverend JP.
Yeah.
We're one. We're united by blood. And we might be Eskimo brothers with the same woman. I don't know yet. It's up for debate. I'm pretty sure, though.
Y'all bang. Okay. I don't know what to say to that conversation. Good for you guys. Hopefully you'll be, hopefully one day that'll be your brother-in-law and also your Eskimo brothers. That's got to be a good bond.
The cupcake is in the house.
I've missed you.
That's right. It's Inuit cousins nowadays. I forgot. Youth Pastor Steve, maybe not as up with the... Well, you're not a youth. You're an old man too. But that was my bad. I apologize. Inuit cousins.
I think they're willing to leave. Hey, get down from there. Nymeria, what are you doing? Sorry.
just checking out the scenery, just trying to get in on the shenanigans.
My biggest fear is I'll have my cats on here and then they'll just decide to pee on something and I'll just be walking and then they're just peeing on things. They shouldn't. They normally don't unless I have. Uh, well, we won't go into my cat shit. I've already been. Boyfriend was rewatching. What's that show called? How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
And there's this one episode where what's his butt meets this girl and they've already gone on this date and she talks about her cats way too much. And he compared me to her and I'm like, yeah, maybe a little bit, but also no. Do you know how hard I keep my love for my cats inside me?
Not that hard.
Well, a little bit. I mean, not to you.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you don't run out to the first person you say and be like, "Oh, I got cats and I love the fuck out of them."
No, I don't. I get to know you, and then I'm like, "Look at these cats, man! They're my pride and joys."
Your cat's getting to be camera hog. You just kind of came right up in there.
Well, she's a natural. She's just a natural. I've been thinking about putting her in like commercials or, you know. Yeah, it's Nymeria. She's a natural.
Oh, you're. I mean, you're in this relationship. You're in cat fatherhood, grandfatherhood. I mean, you're great uncle. You're your own grandpa at this point. It's that deep. It's that's what happens. That's what happens. Speaking of cats, I don't have booze in the news, but I did discover there was this thing called Furry Force. Like I didn't know it was a thing, but I actually just watched the cartoons because I was watching a thing about Furry Force. And do you remember was it Beepadoo? Peepadoo? The
dick thing or
with the little cute furry animals that are wildly inappropriate.
I don't remember.
It was early in the podcast. I told you.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, and it's like okay, I remember.
It's along those lines, but just tamed back a little bit. The dick thing.
The dick thing. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Claim my children.
Perfect. That's what you're there for. Just to add to the mayhem. And you know what? You're appreciated and loved for all.
Oh my God, yes. All I've been wanting is a partner in raising these 8-year-old cats, okay? That's all I've been wanting.
I mean, it's a tough job. I got plenty of cats of my own. Plenty of cats of my own. Ugh. I love them. But I think I'm going to have to shave one of them. Because that cat explodes every time it lays down. Princess. Anyways, Furry Force. Dude, I watched the cartoons. It's on YouTube. It's on the College Humor channel. And it was written by Adam Conover of Adam Ruins Everything and some other dude. I'm sorry, other dude. But, oh my God. It is perfectly uncomfortable to watch. Like, Peepadoo is like next level. Like, whoa. Woo! Keith is in here. I don't know. I don't know why I went Rick. Or whoo. Keith is in the lurk mode.
For the lurk. And also, darn.
But yes, Fury Force. It's 3 like 2.5 minute like shorts, and they're perfectly like in Saturday morning cartoon style form, and it's delightfully uncomfortable. It even says, "We now return to Fury Force on Fox Kids," and it's fucking fantastic. It's amazing. I'm just saying, give it old Google a little, check it out, It is just so delightfully offensive. Not even offensive. I guess, I mean, it depends on how sexually repressed you are, is how offensive it might be to you. Like, it's just, it's fun, it's obnoxious, it's got the right amount of gross out humor and I mean, all the genitals are covered. I mean, there is some very massive shadow dicks, but you know what? What's life without a shadow dick? I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know my point. I'm just saying, just check it out. It was delightful and fun and just stupid.
Is
I,
it?
I I appreciate the uncomfortableness of the furry humor that's in there.
Oh goodness! Can you hear that?
Yes.
There's a cat outside my window, and that's in heat.
Oh, that's outside your window?
That's outside my window, dude.
Wow.
Because I had my window open.
Oh
Somebody's
shit.
trying to sneak in and bang my kitties.
What happened to my
See?
camera?
Ah, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
What the fuck happened to my camera?
That's what the Lord thinks of you. Ha!
Hey.
Just kidding. Just kidding. That was rude.
The fuck? My camera just totally shit out on me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Give me a second. Dan, tell the world how you feel about furries.
I think they're grand. I mean, I don't know them very well. I don't know anybody personally. I mean, that I know of. I think I don't know. Like, say you're in a situation like, okay, one of you has to be a furry. Would you rather be the furry or would you rather be the person, the human in this situation? Because I think be the furry, right? Like, I'd rather be the one in the furry costume than the human. At that point, we all might as well be furries. I guess I'm saying everybody put on your furry costumes. Let's go. For New Year's, we're all going to, what's his name? Youth Pastor Steve's. Oh, what animal would you be if you were a furry? That's a good question. I'd want to be a crocodile. Does that count? It doesn't have fur. But it's an animal. Your persona?
Fuck. Ah!
You were back for a second and then you disappeared.
Oh, what the fuck?
Youth Pastor Steve, oh, Youth Pastor Steve. He sucks at everything. Youth Pastor Steve.
Can you hear me though?
Yes.
I guess my camera hates Youth Pastor Steve too.
Yeah, well, dude, he's
That's
very
such
unlikable. We have all been sitting
such a
here
dick thing to do.
hazing Youth Pastor Steve. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse. I'm friends with the camera. Reverend JP had to go through this. So do you, Youth Pastor Steve.
Oh, hey.
Ugh, ugh.
Hey.
Youth Pastor Steve.
I don't even know what you said about furries, but that show was great. I recommend it. It's a nice little short flick. It's three episodes and it's fun. I mean, who doesn't like the uncomfortableness of a furry? Which actually reminds me. So this is kind of hilarious when I work on an ambulance, right?
No,
So, huh?
nothing. Keep going.
But we would do these little Easter, like, not really say a standby, but people would come up and check out the ambulance, and the fire department would be there, and we'd chat and be like, you know representing to the public how whatever. But now there was a group of furries just walking around, and there were people just sending their kids over to take pictures with them, and they were taking pictures with them, and like there was a good chunk of people that had no idea what was going on. I mean, like there wasn't just like an Easter bunny. And I will say that somebody definitely put a lot of time and effort into these furry costumes. They were pretty impressive. The detail was amazing. Like one was like a blue fox. I'm not quite sure what the other one was, but yeah, it was hilarious because I saw him walking around, and I was just like, you know, that's just it's hilarious to me. Like obviously they did it as a joke, and it paid off beautifully. And you know what? They probably created several new furries in the future. So it
I
just
remember that time when I was a child.
I saw this blue Arctic fox, and and I just thought I want to be like that fox.
Now is
Uh,
the time, though. If you're gonna walk around like a furry,
yeah,
now is the time. If I would have saw that shit in the summer, I would be like, nah, stay the fuck away from those people. I mean, the sweatiness of it all must be insane.
Is this a Neko cupcake? A chimera, cat, dog, scorpion? Is that your furry?
My
Your
God, she's
what is
beautiful.
it? What the hell they call it? A fursona?
Yeah.
Oh, Maverick already knows. Who's the closeted furry? Uh, but Dan, do you
I
want
could
to try?
see almost anybody being a closeted furry.
I think
But I'll
most
let you
people.
know now. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, do your furry thing.
I'm not with you in the bedroom. So
Nothing closeted. I'm sorry, you can't call me Sweet Cheeks anymore. Only one person can call me Sweet Cheeks. You have to come up with a new name. I don't know. Honey Nuts? That works.
I'm not gonna help my boyfriend find cuter pet names for my brother. It's not happening.
No. All right, I guess you two will have to duel it out. Dan, do you want to try this homemade apple pie?
Yes, I've been excited. I've been waiting.
So, on tonight's episode, we are going to try some homemade apple pie moonshine. I guess technically it's not true moonshine, but it's basically it's not true moonshine. But it's based on the recipe of what's the apple pie? The hell is that brand in the jars that they put apples and cherries and pickles?
It's called. Shit.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called.
I forgot what it's called too. Damn it.
This was like a Google.
Yes, it's Shasta. Shasta Cold.
It's Fago.
Old Smoky.
Yeah, Old Smoky.
It's basically supposed to be recreating the old Smoky uh, recipe, if not better. I mean, it smells very apple pie. Very apple pie. Dan, have you smelt yours?
See
How
my
do you?
beautiful cup?
Oh, that's a lovely cup. Where'd you
Yeah.
get that?
I mean, chalice. It's a chalice.
Or chalice?
I got it from my lovely boyfriend, Mr. Maverick Helmet,
For
on
your
my birthday.
your day of birth,
Yes.
your celebration of your
My born day.
returning of making an appearance from the vagina.
Hmm.
Well,
I
happy
also
falling out of the vagina day.
thank you. Psst.
Let's give this apple pie a taste.
And thank you. Wait, did you say who gave this to us?
Extreme.
Extreme PhD, right?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I'm excited to try
Thank
this.
you. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
That tastes
Piece
like
of
an apple
candy.
pie.
Ooh. Piece of candy. Ooh. Piece of candy. It is very lovely.
I mean, the chalice could be making it sweeter, but it's delicious.
We uh we split this jar. It was a full jar. Uh and oh, ooga. We said definitely make sure you eat the apple because much like that watermelon punch that I did, there's going to be booze in the apple. But it is now
Sounds tasty.
I haven't tried the apple pie moonshine, so I don't have anything to compare it to, but it's quite nice. And he has a couple of recipes. I think he used Tito's vodka for this one.
Ooh. Ooh.
But I know he does different recipes and
Do people name chalices?
why not?
I think they do, right? That's a thing to name a chalice.
Yeah. Apple kawaii. What is it? Kawaii. I should have done itadakimasu.
Hamo sandwichi. I think that's how you say it. I don't remember.
I don't know. But this is good. There's some good stuff right here.
Yeah, no complaints. My God, tasty.
This is definitely a beverage where you can sit there and sip on it and drink it and be chilling. And then as soon as you get out of your chair, fall right on your fucking face.
If I was at a party, this would be like trouble.
Imagine if this was real moonshine. That will bring out your true inner redneck. Next thing you know, you're going to be riding on the hood of an old Chevy Cavalier being pulled by a Ford 250 down a mud pit. I mean, drink enough of these, your cousin might get attractive. I'm just saying. Walrus real moonshine. It is full knee slapping redneck.
I'm a knee slapper, that's for certain. But I don't know. I like it. I like it. It's tasty.
It's enjoyable.
I feel like, and this is where the home goods girl in me is. I'm like, it feels seasonal. I feel so warm and cozy, and I got my chalice. I've got this apple pie. I just feel at home.
Oh my God,
Comfortable.
Brittany, this is amazing. It's like apple pie in a glass, and I feel all warm and tingly inside. It's like it makes me feel like it came right out of the oven, even though it didn't. It's been sitting in my fridge for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Brittany. Oh my God. And now I just feel so warm and cozy. Oh, I need to get my leggings and I'm gonna
Am
go
I
get
wearing a warm blanket? I can't even
oh
tell. I
oh
think
it's a warm blanket made of apple and cinnamon. Oh, Apple Jacks, you ain't got shit on this, buddy.
it's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I am I am very thankful. So thank you, Extreme
What the
PhD.
hell did you just throw?
I didn't throw shit. Did you see my hands?
Thank
Thank you,
you,
PhD.
Extreme. Too bad you're not here tonight. You're not here to be appreciated by Youth Pastor Steve.
Oh God, who wants to be appreciated by Youth Pastor Steve? It's like being appreciated by Hitler. Who wants
What? Oh my God,
that?
that's
That was too much. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
But it got the point across, didn't it? Everybody was like, "Yeah, no, that's not fun, right?"
Yeah, that might. I mean, Youth Pastor Steve is pretty chill, but that's pretty harsh, man.
Shut up, Youth Pastor Steve.
I gave you apple pie.
You know who you are? You're Whoopi Goldberg in the beginning of Sister Act, and I'm Lauren Hill.
What?
You're Whoopi Goldberg in the beginning of Sister Act. You ain't seen Sister Act?
I have. I'm wearing a sequin dress.
You would.
That's true. I would.
No, it's like in the beginning when you first go undercover as a nun. Lauren Hill don't respect you.
Uh, that's Sister Act 2.
Oh, that is Sister Act too.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well then you're Whoopi Goldberg and I'm McGonagall.
McGonagall?
Yeah, the girl who plays McGonagall in Harry Potter.
Wait.
I don't remember any of these characters' names in the movie.
Wait. Let's go back to Whoopi Goldberg and Lauren Hill in Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. And actually, I've seen that movie several times. I don't even know how many. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've seen that movie.
Oh, I know. I grew up on that movie.
I've watched it so many times. At one point, I would just sing the songs at random, just like, they were solid. It was a good movie.
Yeah, sometimes I break out a Ave Maria,
just, it was a solid film. I mean, for being a sequel to, honestly, I feel like Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit is akin to Terminator 2.
Ah.
The first one was fine and dandy, but the second one just brought a whole new level of joy. That's just my opinion on it.
I would have said The Mummy 2, but I recently rewatched that and then I also watched the Cinema Sins on it and I was like, yeah, that movie is kind of.
Yeah, I mean, just stick with the first Mummy. That one was fine.
First Mummy's great. Second Mummy's pretty decent. Third Mummy,
trash.
We don't
trash.
even. And apparently, the Tom Cruise The Mummy is part of the Mummy series. So.
Wait, what?
I found that out. That's considered like the fourth.
It's canonical?
Yeah, it's supposed to be canonical.
I didn't even see it. I had no interest.
Yeah, I only watched it because I found out it's supposed to be.
Is it the same guy that played the Mummy? The bald dude?
No, it's some chick. She's right. There is no third Mummy. Forget about it.
That's true.
Forget about it.
Count. That was. I mean, that it changed. It was just a totally different flick. It was like, I don't know how they consider it canonical.
I also
just because Brendan Fraser was in it doesn't mean anything.
It means everything.
Well, that's true. Brendan Fraser is great, but I mean, it doesn't mean anything as far as the movie series goes.
This was another gift from Maverick Comic.
Very lovely.
It's an EV from The Mummy. I made him watch those recently.
Well, that makes it easier to buy gifts. I need to have my lovely lady make me watch some of her favorite movies, and then maybe it'll inspire me.
I made him watch Dragonheart too. That's why it's also on my mind. Because I'm watching the Rocky movies, which are super cute. And honestly, I don't know how there's 6 of them, but I'm not disappointed with what I've seen, I guess. Yeah, I agree.
Movies are good. You have the power to do this too, Diane.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you have all the same power as I do.
Well, how do I do that?
You click on it.
I just click on it? Oh, yeah. Bitch, I can do shit. I didn't know.
Did you click on it?
No, I didn't.
Look, click on it. Look at that. Oh my God, you can do things. Bam. So now, if you see something that's dissing me and you feel like it needs to go up there and I ignore it, you can shame me properly. Bam. That's the whole reason why you have those abilities. Jesus. H. Christ. I feel like H should stand for Henry. No, Herbert. Jesus Herbert Christ. Did one of your cats just poop?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
I put my litter box under my desk because I haven't been using it lately, so.
I would hope you're not using the litter box.
No, my desk, you son of a bitch.
That's just, you put out the alcohol and dusted it off. It's your fault. Speaking of miscommunication, so I just we just did the 4-year film challenge this weekend, and we got a horror flick, and when we're going back and editing it, I'm just gonna tell you how the lines went, okay? And you tell me how it sounds, okay? I'm gonna do it almost verbatim. I don't remember exactly the lines, but Anthony's lines was, "Hey, do you want me to make you a sound or something?" And he goes, "No," and then son goes, "No, actually, I'm just gonna get at school." Okay, all right, but Dad, I wanted to ask you about something. I saw this weird house, and there was 2 men walking into it. Awkward pause. Don't worry about it. If that house just feels weird, just don't go by it. What is your interpretation of those lines?
I don't know.
Because we were talking about it, and I was like, "Oh man, it sounds like you just saw 2 gay guys walking into a house together, and now he doesn't know how to feel about it." And I was just, and it just became a hilarious bit. The whole, you see, that's what we were talking about. I was like, oh. We totally fucked up the context. We fixed it. We fixed the context. It just sounded like, and then I was like, "Oh," he says, the response should have been like, "Oh, well, son, let me tell you about that house and those 2 men." It's just, just throw it into. It was so ridiculous. And then every time we read it, it kept going back. We giggled like 14-year-olds.
Oh God. Sorry, my cats are like.
Are they being extra today?
Yeah, no, well, I have one cat who just freaks out on her brother every once in a while. I don't know what it is. Like they've been together all their lives, been fine. All of a sudden this year, they just she just freaks out on him out of nowhere. She'll just beat him up, try and beat him up, and I'm like, what happened between you two? You've been together. It's been 8 years, dude. What's up?
It's complicated.
What happened in their cat universe that she just can't? Every once in a while, she's like, "You, fuck you."
Well, so probably I'm gonna say there was an issue with the food. You know, there was that last bit of kibble or whatever you call it. There was the last little niblet, a little morsel left, and he took it. It's like eating the last slice of pizza. I mean, just think about you and Deborah. Just think about the weird. You have your little.
Is that what you
fights.
think we fight about? Is
I
who
don't
ate the
know.
most food?
That's what I'd fight about if you take that last slice of pizza. I'm just saying. Maybe not
No,
necessarily.
dude, I eat last. Everybody knows what's left over is mine.
No, that's true. I'm just saying. There was some shenanigans afoot. People's feelings got hurt, and it happens. It happens.
Yeah, it's just like if he's like the male of the pride, as I would call it, and he just gets his ass beat by all these ladies.
You know, he just he acted a fool and made mistakes.
And he throws hissy fits. That's what's even worse is because all of a sudden she just goes crazy and beats him up, and he starts hyperventilating and like making all these noises, and then he wants to kill everyone. He's like one of those people where you act like you're jokingly hit them, and then you hit them back like
Urgh.
10 times harder with all your all your force. That's how it is. He's just like, you touch me, and then he'll kill everybody.
I mean, they're cats. They're dicks. You should see when freaking Officer Meow Meow Fuzzy Face. I shouldn't have named her Officer because I think that power
Officer.
that power went straight to her head. And when any other cat does anything slightly doesn't like, starts whooping ass. Just goes straight to violence. Straight to violence. No trying to talk down the situation. Just bam, get beaten down. Excessive force constantly. Constantly. But I just want to say,
I gotta stop talking about cats because I don't want to fulfill.
fulfill the destiny, the
Yeah.
foreshadowing that happened
I
earlier.
don't talk about my cats that much.
Then I have to ask you: are you already feeling a nice buzz from the bit that you drank of this?
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time.
Oh
What's
yeah.
up?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
This
Telling
was
you, I left all the stickers on the bottom of my chalice. I just realized how
Yeah.
unclassy. Actually, you know what? Leave them there.
don't want to get some bougie thrown at you. Which, by the way, Pastor Steve is not bougie. You know, he's hip, he's cool, he's young, he's with, he I'm out of use Pastor Steve stuff.
And it has a thing that comes out. So you know this chalice was meant for use. Unless this shit is lined with lead, then who knows? But bam, baby.
Nice. It's not just decorative. That's the best kind of chalice. A chalice you can use. Like, you can have all the chalices in the world, but what's the point of not having a cool ass chalice if you can't drink out of it?
I don't know, but I think I'm going to start collecting chalices.
Yes, because Diane, you need something else to collect for a little bit and then forget about, and then clutter up your room.
Yeah. Does anyone want all my superhero stuff? I'm over it.
Chalices now.
It's chalices, baby.
Just like those Living Dead doll things.
Oh yeah.
Was it Living Dead? Whatever dead.
Yeah, Living Dead dolls. I have a couple actually. Did I get rid of them, or do I still have them?
I don't know. Did we ever leave the one when we did the live stream?
No, we were going to leave them.
Oh yeah, we forgot because
They're not in their boxes. They don't have the shit that came with them. But I have a Bloody Mary and I have an Isaiah. He's a newsie. Bloody Mary's famous. Isaiah is just some kid who got ran over. But
it happens. This happens. You know, you only have so much IP that's out there that's on the free market, and you try to hit up all the classic monsters, and then newspaper kid, bam.
I liked them, and then they got more expensive, but they also got bigger and more detailed and stuff. So, but then I don't know, because I got my first one when I was young, in like middle school, like 6th grade, I think, and I bought it. And I kept it in the living room for the first night because I was somewhat afraid of it. And then I had it in its box forever, and then I just was like, I don't know. I was just like, I gotta set him free.
He's smothering in there. I think you told me about it. You just felt like for some reason he was trapped.
Yeah, and I just had to open the box because it made me uncomfortable. So,
I mean, how would you feel if you were stuck in a box?
Yeah, that would suck. But I do that. I've always personified objects, even as a kid. Like if I had pencils that were in the same pack, and then they got separated, I'd have to make sure they were all together because that's their pencil family. So it was like. Shit like that I've always dealt with as a kid. Just being like...
It's partly adorable and partly...
Yeah,
might need counseling.
Yeah.
It's like...
Well...
it's on that, like, borderline of, is this adorable or is there something wrong with my child?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I definitely ended up in therapy and counseling, so...
Well, we sorted some stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got down to some abandonment issues. That definitely sounds like some abandonment issues.
And now I don't assign souls to objects.
Do you?
This chalice might have a soul.
Oh, that probably does.
Can you feel it?
As a matter of fact, I feel like there could be some mystic powers in there.
Can you feel it?
I do. He stared right into my soul.
What was it? Do you feel it, Mr. Squidward? What is it from SpongeBob? I don't even know if that's it. I just remember being like, "Can you feel it?"
I don't know. I remember. I always think of, look at it.
I don't know.
Look at it. Look at it. The whole. He's hideous.
Do you have an apple too?
Huh?
Do you have an apple too?
Yeah, I have an apple. Oh, jeez.
I already finished mine, dude.
I was trying to preserve it. Jesus Christ.
No, the power of the chalice, man. Carry me through.
But yes, we both have apples. There was 2 apples, so I was like, I'll give you an apple. I'll take an apple. You get an apple. You get an apple. You all get an apple. Oh, damn it. I need a fork. We could use a cinnamon stick.
God, I hope that's... Who is that?
What?
This cat and heat. I don't know who it is and why they're outside my window.
Because you got a shit ton of cats in your room, and they could probably
I
smell
know.
their
Maybe
pheromones.
they can't tell, but all my males are fixed. So I'm like, why you showing up over here, bruh?
Maybe that's why they just need to get a little something, something, but they don't want to commit to the relationship. They don't want to have to father children, but they just need a little,
I feel you.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
just a little apple time.
Yeah.
No,
Tell me the difference between those two noises.
one is tasting something. The other one is there's that's like I'm gonna eat this apple. Is more I'm gonna do funky things to this apple.
Ooh.
Oh,
There is
oh, woo.
you don't even taste it at first.
Mhm.
And then it just
I put the whole apple in. The whole apple. Woo! Buddy. Whew. Oh, whew. Whoa. Bam. Ah. Ee. Ah! Whoa.
I
Whoa.
need your hands on me, use Pastor Steve.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That is good. That's good. Awful and good.
My soul has been moved.
Because the whole thing doesn't taste boozy. I mean, I shook mine up before, but
Ugh.
that apple was like all alcohol. In the beginning,
Oh
it
my
tasted
God.
fine, but
Like at first, I put it in my mouth and it tastes just like, doing some baked apples or just getting an apple out of your pie. And then, ooh, buddy.
that's some good stuff.
Oh. Oh. Should I eat the cinnamon stick next?
Yeah, just leave it. Now stick it up your nose.
just, just grind it up and just. Tell me, Pastor Steve, I relate to the kids.
There you go.
I'm chilling. I like to crush up some cinnamon sticks and just.
Youth Pastor Steve.
Just
That's the first cool thing you've said all night. No, I'm just kidding.
cinnamon sticks off of a clown dick, just really get you going. I was gonna click on it too.
Haha, you told me I can click. Everything's getting clicked, motherfucker.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it in the youth.
In
the
weird
youth room.
orders, too. I'm not even going to let it happen.
I am
homophobia.
That was we're talking about I saw two guys walk into a house. But damn. Ooh, I feel all flush. I'm getting the
I do
vapors.
declare.
Damn. That's a hell of a pie. That's a hell of a pie, buddy. Oh, buddy. Woo. Bam. Ooh, I still got a little. There's just a little driblet.
Yeah, I have a little triplet too.
Oh, man. And just think about this. We split a jar.
Mm-hmm.
I could have had a jar each for us. That'd have been 2 apples each and a full jar each. And I was like, nah, I think we should just stick with just half a jar for safety. And my my spidey sense was correct because I feel like a jar each. This is definitely this is definitely makes you make bad decisions type of thing. This is like you sit there and chill and drink this, you are going to be way more verschnickered than you expect.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to save this jar with a cinnamon stick just like it is for posterity.
Posterity?
Yeah, posterity. But
Because it
my
means so
problem,
much to our people?
huh?
Because it means so much to our people?
Yes. There's this will be a relic one day. You know, it just this
We should make our own moonshine. Is that illegal?
yes.
Can we do it anyway?
um for the sake of this being on a live stream,
No. But can
no.
we, like, what? How easy is it?
It's not that easy. I mean, it's easy, but it's not.
I dated a fella whose father made moonshine, and I knew a friend of a friend of somebody.
I've met a few people that have made moonshine. My neighbor used to give us a jar of moonshine once a year because his family member made it. I dare not incriminate people that I am not familiar. I'm not uh, associated with.
Well, don't incriminate the people you are associated with, Youth Pastor Steve.
I said he had a family member,
Okay, cool.
and
Whatever. Yeah.
he would gift multiple jars
Mm-hmm.
of moonshine to his family
Mm-hmm.
for the holidays. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't apple pie, but if you were to make that into apple pie, I think a half a jar is more than enough to, I don't know, possibly make you want to commit war crimes. Possibly, I don't know. That's some strong shit.
Damn, Justin. Got the white in you? What the fuck was that? Might make you want to commit war crimes?
There's lots of forms of war
Is that the
crime.
Civil War? How that happened?
I'm not talking about putting people in ovens because that is attacking my own people. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Damn, Justin. I mean, Youth Pastor Steve.
I'm just saying. I mean, maybe you want to build a nuke. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's some strong
See,
shit.
I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like a. I mean, yeah. If you drank for a while, I think any.
If you were to drink a
good-
full jar of like full on moonshine white lightning, it's going to put you on your ass sideways and upside down.
I think
You will be wearing your ass as a helmet. I mean,
dude,
just
your ass is a helmet.
this was made with Tito's. Just imagine if you were to go full on moonshine, or even if you just went with Everclear.
Yeah, Everclear. I feel like Everclear is the closest you can get to a like moonshine base.
Legally, yes, yes, it is.
I've had Everclear. I've bought it a couple times.
I mean, I've seen a recipe for a similar thing with moonshine. uh, but I just saw this. Sorry,
I'm just gonna.
just gonna
I
click that
found
up.
out I can do stuff.
Yeah, I told you could do stuff.
I watched. Does anybody know, like on YouTube, there's this thing called the white underbelly? I think it's called the white underbelly. And it's like this guy, he photographs and talks to like prostitutes and sorry I'm associating this with moonshine. but he like went and saw
Well,
this like inbred family.
well. Oh, white underbelly.
Thank you. Maverick got it for me.
Yeah, it's a
He
lovely
knows me
challenge.
well. I never would have guessed he would have chose like a Viking thing. I talk about it because I'm like a big mythology. I'm like a fantasy, medieval, like that kind of person. Like that's the nerd I've always been. Is like myths, legend, that kind of stuff. Whether it's like Egypt.
My name is Mark Leda, and I produce the videos that you see on my channel,
Oh,
Soft White
hey,
Underbelly.
wait, what?
Yeah.
The photographers
I didn't tell you to start doing stuff yet. Jesus Christ, but this is what you were talking about?
Yeah, they have like crack, all these kind of. I mean, some could say it's exploitation. Some could say it's um, not that. Raising awareness, showing people what these people are like. Depends which one you want to fall on.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I feel like there's a lot of things that could be considered exploitation.
but it's like a lot of addicts, prostitutes, and like he had like a prison warden / executioner, like stuff like that. An inbred family, that kind of things. Just all that stuff, like uh white underbelly, I guess you would say, of society. But
Well, it does seem to be all white people.
oh no, there's not.
Oh.
It popped
Oh,
up on
wait.
my for some reason. I think it's because I watched true crime shit. It was just like, do you want to see how sad these people's lives are? And I was like, thank you. But occasionally one pops up, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, well, that's like TikTok for me. Like, TikTok is pretty sure I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I think TikTok thinks everybody's a lesbian these days, to be honest with you. I mean, it's hard not to end up on lesbian TikTok. The only thing I hate, though, is every once in a while, I end on like ultra conservative TikTok because I'll like make a mistake and I'll like click a like on a video somebody made that's like it has nothing to do with like politics or anything, but then like the rest of their videos are, and then I'll end up.
Joe Rogan fucks up my stream so much.
I can imagine because Joe Rogan has so much random shit.
I watch one Joe Rogan. It thinks I give a shit about, which I'm just like, I don't understand. But I get all this like fucking right wing shit, and I'm just like, I don't understand why this is for me. I don't get it. Yeah, I watch Joe Rogan. Everybody thinks he's like this. Is it right wing, left wing, left wing? Which one is it?
Right wing is the Republican, left wing
Right
is
wing. Right wing shit. And I'm just like, I don't care. None of it. I don't care. And I'm just like, I don't listen. I don't know. I don't know. Joe Rogan has fucked up my because people just think that he belongs to all these categories, and I'm just like, I listen.
I know it's
When he
because it
talks to
depends.
comedians. I listen when he talks to like
It depends on who he talks to. Sometimes he does comedians.
people I care about.
Sometimes he's got Ben Shapiro on there. Sometimes he's got these super ultra left people. He gets
But
all
everything
kinds.
thinks that it's all left shit I want to hear, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I end up on that on TikTok too. Like I need to find a balance.
That, and I watch people redo like dolls, and so I get a lot of kids' toys cartoons.
I get that, and then I get a lot of woodworking stuff because I follow this one guy on YouTube. But I have got to race like a piss horse because I drank like 2 of these big ass bottles, a Monster, the apple pie, and all this at once, and it just fucking hit the bladder like a sledgehammer.
My time to shine.
It's Diane's time to shine. It's all Diane.
What's up? Ooh. do I talk about, dude? I was so excited for this. Oh, did everybody hear Cowboy Bebop's canceled? That sucks. That's a bummer. Also a Maverick gift. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know what's an acceptable time to cancel something. I guess people weren't as excited about it, but also, like, I was like, I'm going to take my time watching Cowboy Bebop. I feel bad. Maybe I should have rushed towards it, but I don't know. With streaming, I can watch it whenever I want. I wasn't in a hurry, and maybe I feel like, boo, maybe I messed up, but like, I also believe, though, should have put Ed in that. If you would have put Ed in that, that's my favorite character. I feel like that's a lot of people's. I haven't seen the last 3 episodes, and when I found out it was canceled, it kind of like put me on a like forget about it kind of mood. Like I was just like, it's already canceled. Who cares?
What was canceled?
Cowboy Bebop.
Dude,
Spike looked so good. They nailed his suit. The one that was like hard for me was kind of Faye, like because I guess I don't know. They nailed like her. I don't want to do spoilers either, but like they nailed some things with her, but other things I was just like.
I have some shocking news for you.
Huh?
I have not seen Cowboy Bebop, the anime, yet, or the live action one.
It's short. The live action, or not the. Well, the live action one too, because that's 1 season, baby. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I was super excited, super duper excited for Swamp Thing. But I was taking my time watching it. I mean, there's all these streaming services. I'm like, I'll watch it whenever I feel like it. And then the next thing I know, it's canceled. And I'm just like, well, fuck it. I'm not going to bother to watch it.
Because you didn't watch it. That's a problem.
I know. But let me know as a consumer how much time I have to watch the shit before you just cancel it.
I don't know. Nobody knows. It just happens. It's part of the way television and art works.
Well, it's like streaming. Like, I think like television, we figured out how that works. You watch it on the night, the numbers, and then you got reruns. But like with streaming, how do they decide? Like a month later, they're like, okay, Bebop's canceled. How bad did it do? Like,
I think it's X amount of numbers per since it's released, because it's like what was
I know, but a month's time doesn't seem like very much time to like, especially on a platform where you can watch whenever you feel like it.
It's like that superhero show Jupiter, Son of Jupiter, or Jupiter, the on Netflix, the Jupiter thing, that they were trying to make a hero movie similar to in kin to The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the first season. It was fair enough of a show. It wasn't great, but they canceled it real quick. It's only 1 season.
Well, that's my thing. I'm like, how bad did it do? Because I never saw it even hit top charts. I don't know on Netflix. So it must have not done well.
Yeah, I mean, it was recommended to me, but I have a lot of stuff on there. So, but I mean, I watched it and it was all right, but now there's no conclusion to it. Now, granted, The Boys is much better. I mean,
I ruined Watchmen for my boyfriend because I made him watch Boys first, and he was like, Watchmen is just like a less interesting Boys, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because the Watchmen was extreme, and then The Boys kicked it up 2 more notches. And it changed the world. I mean, really.
I was shaking my hand and I was like, wait a second, what?
I mean, that might be overly dramatic, but I'm Youth Pastor Steve. I drink extreme water. I put salt on my caramel.
You, Pastor Steve, needs to chill out.
I am chill. I'm very chill. I'm with the kids. I drink Monster Energy drink. You know, Yas Queen. Just kidding. That's Reverend JP.
Yep. Blue dick all day, every day.
Yes, that's true.
Justin took me to that movie, and I was in, I don't know what grade I was in.
You were in middle school, at least.
Yeah, at least. I wasn't like... No, it was high school. I had to be in high school.
Was it high school? I don't know.
I think I was in 9th grade or something.
All I remember is I was not expecting blue dick.
And I just remember looking at him like,
That's the only thing. Honestly, my problem is because not the only time. I've seen it a couple of times since. But the only takeaway that I had from that movie was blue dick and my sisters. Although it wasn't as bad. Remember, there was a whole family up in the front that had kids that were like maybe 5. I think the oldest one was maybe 11.
Because that was one of the biggest complaints about that movie is people didn't understand it wasn't like a Marvel movie.
Well, because when it came out, it was superhero movies were presented a lot differently. There was no Deadpools. There was no Watchmen before. They were presented as, even if they did PG-13 or even R, there wasn't nudity. But it just it was uncomfortable. I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah. Once I accepted I was going to be seeing a blue dick for a while, I loved Rorschach. I loved everything about it. The comedian, all that stuff.
It was funny too, because I rewatched it with the lovely lady. She said I can use her name, Dominique. She said I can say her name on here because I respect her. I would respect her wanting to have anonymity. She doesn't have any social media, but so we were rewatching it, and I was able to point out every single blue dick moment in the entire film, and she's like, "Oh, I don't remember this much blue dick in it," and I said, I remember.
Yeah, because we watched it relatively like right after it came out, but they cut a lot of the blue dick out.
They did?
Yeah.
Because on like the re-release on video?
I don't know if it was in the movie thing too, but like it was a problem because people were really upset that they took the kids to a movie where there was a lot of blue dick.
Yeah, there was a lot of blue dick.
So I remember there is a cut with more blue penis than not.
Yeah, because honestly, when I did rewatch it, I was like, I remember more blue dick in this, but at the same time, I was also going through a moment of shock because I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
Like, yeah, it might have also been that we were there as a family, and any amount of dick on the screen feels like.
Yeah, I mean,
like ridiculously long.
Now we're all old and jaded, and I mean, blue dick is just like if we were to see it now, we would have been laughing. It would have been the whole thing, but at that time, it was awkward and weird.
Yeah,
it was.
None of us were prepared for the penis before us.
When I saw rated R, I was expecting like excessive violence, not schlong in my face. I'm just saying, for schlong in my face, you better be paying me. I better not be paying you. That's just my opinion. But I mean, like I said, I rewatched it and it was an enjoyable movie. I mean, also. The blue dick was quite a bit, and that was an excessive sex scene too. I was like, this is very uncomfortable.
God. This is
I was
very-
not prepared for any of this. And they
Um,
don't give you any type of warning. You know, it just. But, you know, I will say this. It created content in the future. And that's what matters these days. Does it allow you to create other content in a podcast form or a live stream like we're doing now? And that's the important thing in life. Does that experience create content in the future? Yes. Bam. Wholesome. All came back around. Because here on Best of the Bottom, we're about family friendly content. You know,
that's
there's more
what
truth
ruined
in
me
this
for other
statement.
men.
There's more truth in the statement than ever. You know, if that was your first experience with a dick, and it was big and blue, and then the rest of the time they're average and below, and God knows what color, that's usually not blue. And if it's blue, there might be a problem. There might just be a problem. You know, waffles.
You know, God, blue waffles was the shit that like hit my school. Like everybody was like, "Have you heard about blue waffles?"
Yes, I
Like,
remember the blue waffle craze. I remember the blue waffle craze. I mean,
y'all were afraid of chlamydia and herpes. I was like, blue waffles. That shit is insane.
yeah. Nobody wants the blue waffle. But speaking of blue waffles, did we try those blue waffle unicorn or mermaid?
Yes, we did, and they were tasty.
Did we do it on the podcast or we just?
I don't know. I think that was just for fun for us. We ate them. Were they the mermaid ones? Yeah. We ate some blue waffles.
Yeah.
Were they the pink waffles? Did you get the unicorn waffles?
Yeah, the unicorn ones were pink. The mermaid ones were blue. And that's exactly, now you Google it and it's just blue Egos. That's true. You have to scroll down to get to the real blue waffle.
I have to pee now, so I'm gonna.
All right. I'm sorry. It's all you, Pastor Steve, now talking about the blue Eggo waffles. No. I don't remember what flavor they were, but they were pretty tasty. Now, see, with my blue waffle, I would just put like some extra butter on that and just fold it up and eat it like that. But I feel like if you did some whipped cream or maybe some like blueberries or some strawberries, that would be a solid waffle. But it didn't, like, when I saw the unicorn ones, like, as you know, Youth Pastor Steve loves unicorns because I'm hip and I'm cool and I'm with it with the kids. You know, I know what the youth's like, and that's unicorns. And I was gonna give those a try, but unfortunately, they didn't have the same je ne sais quoi that the blue waffle did. And they might be tasty, but there's just something about being able to go to the store and come home and say, "Look, kids, I bought you all blue waffles." There's no punchline in a pink waffle. There's just no punchline. That's true. Waffles are better than pancakes because that's the extra crispness. And if they're blue, bam, there you go. Blue waffles.
That guy say.
Because it's the pink cookie. Oh. And she's back ish. I was talking about the blue waffles and suggesting that how you prepare it with just a little extra butter. Because remember, I loaded those up with butter and they were pretty tasty. Thoughts?
About what?
Butter on the blue waffle.
Butter on any waffle.
That's true. Blue, pink. I think I might have to go back and try the pink waffles if they didn't discontinue them. You know, the pandemic canceled a lot of things. It's been devastating.
Dude, the pandemic canceled my immune system. I've been so freaking sick. Every time I go out, it's like I get a cold or something.
It made my stronger because I had to work through this whole thing.
Oh, well, good for you.
Diane,
Yeah.
do you have any final thoughts as we're nearing the close? All right, Groucho Marx. As we're nearing the close of this lovely podcast talking about apple pies, blue waffles, and, you know, hip, cool agua hydrate and salted caramel Twix. All right, I'm going to lay this out on the line real quick here. These were a disappointment. I've had the salted caramel Milky Ways, and they were pretty tasty because they use sea salt, and you actually get a little crunch from the sea salt. But then you got the cookie in here, and it takes away if there is any crunch from any sea salt in here, which I don't think it says. It doesn't say sea salt. It's just salted caramel. Twix, this is pointless.
Which side are you on, Milky Ways or Twix? Sorry, I forgot to. I can just click things.
Look, I'm going to say Twix. I usually love the Twix, but the salted caramel, you jumped on a bandwagon. You had a solid product as it is, but this was unnecessary. I got my hopes up because the Milky Way salted caramel had a little extra zhuzh to it. You lessened your zhuzh. Your zhuzh.
Zhuzh.
How would you spell zhuzh? Anyways,
Joush. Zhuzh.
is that how it's spelled?
Probably not.
I don't know. I was trying to send it in a text once, and I couldn't figure out how to spell it. And I tried to Google it, and I even tried to use the Google thing. And I'm like, well, how do you spell zhuzh? And when it came up, it just said judge.
I tried to say zhuzh. I use zhuzh a lot in normal conversation, and I said zhuzh, and it said judge too, and I was like, okay.
How do you spell zhuzh?
Unless it's spelled like judge.
But there's no D in it. Zhuzh.
Yeah, but D's can be silent.
True. I mean, nobody wants a silent D. That sounds a little creepy. Nobody likes a silent D. You want your D loud and proud. Just saying. Anyways, my point was, Twix, you had plenty of good ideas. The cookies and creams, fine. Peanut butter, fine. Salted caramel, you dropped the ball. You already had caramel done right. This was just, it wasn't as good as it could have been. I'm sorry. So, you know, it was fine, and he let me down.
You let me down.
And he didn't do it easy. Diane, I don't know what we're going to drink next week, but I'll figure it out.
It should be something magnificent.
Actually, is that going to be our last show? And then drink blue waffles. We should create a beverage called the Blue Waffle. If there's not one out already, we should create one.
Okay.
It's
Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for a challenge. I can figure this out. I know a
probably gonna have
couple
to,
blue
it's gonna have,
liquors.
it's gonna have to be UV vodka though.
Yeah, probably.
So, you know what?
I mean, UV blue vodka, like the blueberry, was the first thing that popped into my head.
It was popped into my head too.
I was like, we got the blue situated.
Now we just need the rest to make that into a lovely cocktail. The Blue Waffle.
It's gonna be UV vodka, cottage cheese.
I don't know if I'm in charge of this.
Just a teeny bit of vegetable oil. Nailed it.
That sounds worse than the witch's asshole.
It is. The witch's asshole was pretty tasty.
Yeah, that actually turned out pretty good.
I was made to be a cocktail artist.
Yeah. Oh, we should recreate. We should have done that for Halloween. We need to bring back the witch's asshole for the live stream. We're gonna have to make it live on stream. How to show you how to make a witch's asshole. Do you remember how to make the witch's asshole? I do know we need bell peppers,
Bell peppers,
V8,
sardines, or
sardines.
anchovies, and then
No, use anchovies.
yeah, I basically made a Bloody Mary and a jalapeno with anchovies.
We used a particular vodka though, or not a particular vodka. We used a particular liquor.
I was
What'd
like,
you
particular vodka. All I used is the cheap shit. So whatever it was bottom class for sorting.
Did you use just regular vodka?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
What's at the time that was made, I can guarantee you it was Colson's or
It was probably Colson's. But yeah,
I just probably put some tomato shit in it and then
but it
peppers.
surprisingly was better than I expected. You just have so much noise going on. Trains,
I know, dude.
cats and heat. Fucking. I'm pretty sure somebody got shot down the street. Which is
I
weird,
live
because that should
on
be
the
my
wrong
neighborhood.
side of the train tracks.
Actually, I live on the wrong side of everything.
I think where we live, it's just wrong.
Just
Everywhere.
cruises. Wrong. Bam, there's your slogan. Come to Las Cruces. It's all wrong. But Dan, do you have any final thoughts before we come to a close on this lovely podcast? I mean, so much has
Love
happened.
your partner. If you think that you're not interested, leave them. I'm trying to do like I'm trying to do
Love
a
your
Jerry
partner,
Springer.
unless they suck. Then, piece
Yeah.
that shit out.
A relationship is two people together. I don't fucking know. Jerry
Oh, there you
Springer.
go.
He's still alive. Watch him.
Crucis. It's all wrong in the right places. That's a correction there. Bam. You know what? Come join the Chamber of Commerce. Las Cruces. Wrong in the right places.
I enjoy
It's like when you
Las-
see two
I
men walk
enjoy
into
Las
a house.
Cruces, I do, but like it's just an interestingly laid out place.
Yes.
You got nice houses next to the ghetto. There's ghettos everywhere. There is no one ghetto. Like
Cruces is a ghetto.
there's just nice and then not nice and then nice and then not nice.
And then worse.
And it might be nice shack, nice. So you don't know.
Word.
It's just a lot of I don't know.
A lot of random shit.
Yeah.
But Diane, I don't know if can we properly give this a grade? I mean,
Main event, baby.
Bam! Main eventer, 100%. I'm not going to disagree. This has been lovely. And you know what I never did? I never clicked on any of these fucking things to tell you when it was Florida Man and all this other stuff. So you know what? I guess fuck it. This has been Best of the Bottom. We're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. We got some social media sites down here at the bottom. Bottom class on Twitter and Instagram. We're live every Monday at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here on the Twitch machine. If you're watching us on YouTube, which this gets posted up a day or two after we go live on the YouTubes, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, do YouTubey things that helps the algorithm because we want to grow. We want to spread the news of apple pie and salted caramel and aqua hydrate and unicorns. We need stuff. I don't know. Sorry. Steve was on the crank.
God.
We have a website too. Perico Productions, pericoproductions.com. And give us a follow on the Twitch machine. Hit those buttons. Do the things the internet likes you to do and bring it in. Join this family. We're weird. We got cats. And we bring the booze.
Because jellicles are angelicals. Just kidding.
Tasted pretty good.